may think that then this specific peptide only has an effect on the pineal gland, but that is not true. So the next myth that I'd like to discuss is just how, you have one peptide and there's often one mechanism or one pathway which is discussed in relation to that peptide as if it's like the predominant mechanism or the main thing that it does. And it's just not the case. But I want to mention even the Covinson's peptides, which are mostly renowned for having tissue-specific effects, of which a certain peptide derived from a certain organ is supposed to target that specific organ in isolation. But that is just not the case, unfortunately. I do understand why these peptides have been marketed in such a way because, to explain peptides and how to use them for the general population, beginners, people just being introduced to peptides, what better way to simplify it than say, if you need support for your liver, you take this liver peptide. Or if you need support for your brain or your heart, you take this brain and this heart peptide. But that is just an oversimplification. You may think that then this specific peptide only has an effect on the pineal gland, but that is not true. And I want you to think of how all of the different organs also operate in circuits. They are interconnected. If you have a problem with your liver, your brain will be affected. If you have a problem with your heart, if you're a man, your erections will be affected due to blood flow. A peptide that is claimed to be organ-specific often has effects very broadly throughout the body and can affect many different tissues. But I think that sums it up pretty well.